Hello, hello, and welcome back to Habitual. This is our Yoga for Wrist Health series. So today is our wrist strengthening portion. We're just gonna do 4 different movements 3 times through, and that will be our wrist strengthening portion. If you're looking to stretch or floss your wrist joint, then you can find one of the other videos in this. This one, you could use soup cans, you could use dumbbells. I'm using my little weighted anklets, but you could also just do this without any added weight. That is also a very good option. The goal here is just to find flexion and extension in our wrist joint in different ways, and that will strengthen our wrists more than letting them sit still like we usually do, or just keeping them cramped and typing. So go ahead and grab onto whatever weight you have, and we are going to start my wrist weight, or ankle weights, wrist weights, whatever. I just wrap them up into a little circle and put them on my hand, like so. If you have little dumbbells, that works really well as well, but mine don't go down to like a 2 or 3, which is what I would want to use for this kind of work. So I'm gonna sit up on my knees so that there's enough distance between my fingertips and the floor, barely. I have monkey arms. Anyways, roll your shoulders up towards your ears and down your back. One more time, roll them up towards your ears and down your back. Palms facing towards the front of the room. Curl your fingertips up towards your biceps and back down. Curling here, beautiful. We're moving here for 30 seconds. That's it. Feeling the flexion in your forearm. Keeping just a slight bend in your elbows. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I call these thumb curls. It's definitely not the actual term, but I think it's fun. Anyways, pull your thumb knuckle up towards your forearm. We're here for 30 seconds. I have some clients who have wrist injuries or wrist aches and pains, so we will do this before their power flows if their wrists have started to flare up and hurt, and it always does the trick, getting the blood flowing, all of those little muscles turned on, so that when you are doing your flow, you're more mindful of that weight dispersion in your planks and your down dogs, making sure that you're not just dumping the weight into your wrist and elbow and shoulder joints, but keeping those muscles active and awake during those movements so that they can carry the burden of that weight. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms towards the back of the room. Bring your knuckles up towards your forearm. So your palm comes forward. Yes. That's it. Moving like this. Working the front of that forearm. You're almost there. Like to watch the muscles move. Keeps me entertained. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your palms towards the front. Find some circles. And we're coming back to it. Pulling your fingertips up towards your elbow crease and let it go. Palms are facing towards the front of the room. Pulling your fingertips up and letting them go. You can keep your hands flat or curl them up. I like to curl them up because then you're actively engaging all of those muscles in your hand as well. So you're getting a little two for one deal. Holding a fist also engages muscles in your wrists, so it also just makes the move more effective. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Take your thumbs out to the side of your forearm. And then bring your pinky towards the inside of your forearm, working it in both directions. Taking it to the ulna and to the radius. That's it, you're almost there. 2, and 1. Take your palm towards the back of the room and then bring the front of your knuckles up towards your forearm, towards the front of the room. Beautiful. Palm is facing the back, bringing the top of your hand up. Yes, that's it. Taking time to strengthen these little muscle groups in our body makes getting into cool poses and fun flows and doing heavier lifts that much easier, that much more accessible, and that much more safe for your body. So this practice is just as important of a practice as a 75-minute power vinyasa. So I'm proud of you for showing up and showing up for the little parts of your body that sometimes go unnoticed, but also deserve love, care, and attention. And love, care, and attention is what we call training. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find those wrist circles. Your forearms should be building a little bit of heat, a little bit of tingle. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears, not coming up towards it. Bring your fingertips in towards your forearms. Squeezing into that fist. Palms are facing the front of the room. That's it. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your thumb towards the outside of your forearm and your pinky towards the inside. Palm is still facing towards the front. That's it. Being aware and attentive to the movement happening here. Not just mindlessly doing it, but tapping into the sensation all the way from your shoulder down through your fingertips, what's happening when you move that thumb outwards and your pinky inwards. Feeling the heat building up in your forearm. 2, and 1. Palm towards the back of the room. Bring your tops of your hands up towards your forearm and back down. That's it. Bring it up slowly and let it down slowly. Not just finding momentum and letting it flop, but a slow, intentional curl of your wrists here. Yes. That's it. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let go of your weights. Bringing your hands up, find little wrist circles, shake it out. And then bring your hands up. Your elbows are away from you. Bend your fingers in. Fingers come in towards your palm. Thumb comes in towards the center of your hand and release. Bend and release. When we're doing things like arm balances or even downward dog and plank, anything to handstands, crow, all of our different movements, we are using our fingers and the section on the mat of our hand, which is in one of our other yoga flow videos for this series. We'll talk more about that. But what we're using to do that are these little muscles that bend our fingers in and extend. So that's what we're working on here. Beautiful. Feel what happens in your fingers when you pull it in. Is there any inflammation that you feel? Anything that's tight? Does it feel like you're breaking through cobwebs a little bit? That's it. Pulling it all in. Yes. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now this time make claws. Extend, and then make claws. Extend, make claws. We're just here for 30 seconds. That's it. Also working our forearm muscles, muscles running through our wrists, our finger muscles. That's it. We're here for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fine little wrist circles. I hope you enjoyed this wrist strengthening sequence. Today it is so good to spend time strengthening the little parts of our body that highly impact many parts of our practice and our daily lives. This is great to do right before you go into a yoga class, or if you are at work and your hands are hurting from typing or writing, whatever it is that you do that make your hands feel a little sore or a little tired, hurt your wrists. Go ahead and knock this out, get some stretches in with one of the other videos on this playlist, and your wrist will thank you and love you right back. So thank you for joining, and we will see you on the next video.